Hey, it's Clay Trade, and this will be a video chart on IDGI, Inca Designs Incorporated. I did this one a little while ago, I think last week sometime, and I want to get it updated again as it's fallen into a nice little consolidation pattern. So I want to get that highlighted and then go over what you want to see, what you don't want to see, and so forth from a technical analysis standpoint. So, like I said, the last time I did it, I think it looked like this. It had broken out of this high here and made a nice move, gapped up, and then this is where the consolidation began. Um, and that's the key word, consolidation. That's what's been going on right now. Anybody, and I'm not saying I've seen this, but if you were to see somebody that's saying, "Oh, it's reversing," there's really no proof of that at all right now of reversing. A reverse would be completely, getting a red candle like this, and instead of coming down and getting sideways action, you'd have the chart just keep on dropping, and that's clearly not what's going on. So if you see anybody talking about, "Oh, this thing's reversing," that's not true at all. It's just consolidating. It's going sideways right now. So that's the first key thing to note, because I've got some messages saying, "Hey, what do you think about this person saying it's reversing," and stuff like that. And obviously, I would disagree with that. So let's go over what's this resistance, what's the support that we want to see. We'll first just start off with our supports, and what we have going on here is a nice display of strength by our moving averages, especially this gray line right here, which is the 10-day simple moving average. You can see that yes, intraday the price has dropped below it a few times, but for the most part, or not for the most part, it has been closing above it, which is good, and that just shows the strength of it. But at the same time, the 10-day simple moving average is a short-term moving average, so it's not kind of a life or death thing. It's not like a 50-day or 200-day where closes below those are not the best things. It is only a 10-day, and below the 10-day you then have the 20-day simple moving average, which is the same thing as the middle Bollinger Band. So it's one of those things where this is also another key support level. So what's the point I'm trying to make? The point is we have supports all around us. We have it at the gray line, this red line here. We have support based on this high over here, and then we even have our longer term simple moving averages starting to move upwards. But to answer in short, what would be the nearest term support level? It would be this gray line here, which is currently valued at 0.01, and then the next one would be this 20-day simple moving average, which is currently valued at 0.008. Now, in terms of resistances, really we have this short-term one here that's been a complete pain in the neck of this chart, but it's right here at this 0.012. You can see that for the past, was it 4 days, the price has come up and just keeps bumping its head right up here at this level. So with a break of that, things could really get moving again. This was technically another resistance level here, the high of this one, which is at 0.0135. But in my opinion, if 0.012 falls on some nice volume, then I don't see this resistance level putting up too much of a fight either. But the one that may be, pack a little bit more punch in terms of resistance is just simply this level right here. And why would that be? Well, it's just, it's a previous high, and usually these previous highs do have a little tougher, resistances to get through. But the good news with those is when you do get through them, that just means that you usually get a bigger pop because it was a bigger resistance level. And then going back here a little bit, I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but just to kind of give a perspective, the next area of resistance, you got some gaps here. I mean, you could argue that it's not up here till right around this 2-cent area. So pulling the chart back and looking at where some of these previous highs are before this fall, you can see that with a break of this level here at 0.015, that things could really thin out and get moving again. But like I said, I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves. Right now, we're just focused on getting through these two resistance levels and hopefully that one, and then of course on any sort of price pullback here, we want to see these support levels hold. But so far so good. Nothing wrong with sideways price action, especially after a big move like this. That's healthy. That's part of the game. It's just hopefully you just want to see a higher base being established, which has been the case so far. 4 days left this week, so it'll be very telling in terms of what the chart wants to do. So we'll just have to wait and see. If you do have any other questions, please shoot me a message. I'd also encourage you to check out bullmarketnewsletter.net. If you go there and sign up for the free ebook, you'll be sent, or if you go there and sign up for the newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, which has been getting good reviews. And with your subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, everything from big boards down to penny stocks. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. And best part is, no strings attached. It's all free, so it's worth at least giving a try. One more time, this was IDGI. Thanks for listening.